Dan,
Hello,
how are you?
Let's Dick and me.
living a dream.
You're still there, eh?
Yeah, their hotspot was over by Nippersey.
Yeah, yes, I am.
Good. All right, we got 1 minute. Who else? Ted's not being here. Okay, we're all here. Gang is here. Living a dream. Dan's on Zoom, and Ted was not feeling well. So you could say Ted was excused, Amanda. And then put Dan was Zoomed, huh?
I feel more like an excuse.
Yeah. I think we don't need to move it up. All right. Are we ready? Are you ready, Brian? Yep. All right, welcome. I'm going to call the meeting to orders. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, via Zoom, Dan Campion,
Present.
Bill Hopkins,
Here.
Mike Kulat,
Present.
Dennis Faber,
Here.
Ted Kmek is excused, and Ron Gant.
Here.
So open meeting compliance, these were posted on Wednesday of last week.
Wednesday at 5:15 PM.
Amanda is filling in for Shannon, our clerk. And the agenda sequence is okay, being that we didn't need to discuss that, correct? All right. Citizens' comments, the only one I have on there is Mark Weemder. How do you say it? Weemiller. Okay, did you have a comment, sir? Oh, you're just signing in?
I just signed in.
Okay, is there anyone else that wanted to speak tonight that isn't on the agenda? Okay, with that, we have no citizens' comments tonight. Move right into number 1, presentations, petitions, communications, and other agency reports. Discussion and possible action on the bond schedule and ordinance 2022.06-53. This is for the municipal code for the Village of Salem Lakes for the operation of golf carts. Has everyone read the newest bond schedule?
I'll move to approve the bond.
All right, Faber made a motion to approve the bond schedule as presented. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Oh, Hopkins just beat you. So it's made by Faber and second by Hopkins. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Opposed? Are you hearing us, Dan? We're not hearing them.
Okay. Yes, I voted in favor.
All right, thank you. And motion carries. Planning and zoning, number 1, discussion and possible action on a conditional use permit for Kenosha County Fair Association.
Motion approved.
Second.
It was made by Kulat and seconded by Faber. Questions on this? All-
Yes,
Yes,
I
go
have a question on it. It's an update to their CUP. On page 6, it mentions that it's the town of Salem. And they should say Village of Salem Lakes.
ahead. Good catch.
President Kessler,
Yes,
on number 1, we need to re-adopt the ordinance also, not just the bond schedule.
Yeah, I was going to ask that we have.
where conditional use, are you talking about the
Number 1, it says discussion and possible action on the
bond schedule?
ordinance.
Oh, and I just said bond schedule?
Correct. The motion was just for the bond schedule.
All right, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I mean.
Can I take that all back and then just do bond schedule and ordinance then?
Yep.
What, is that okay, Faber and Hopkins?
I'll rescind my original.
Okay, and then,
And re-motion to approve the ordinance and the bond schedule.
okay. And Bill?
Second.
Seconded. Okay, did you understand that, Dan? I must have read it with either bond or ordinance. So what we did was we included bond and the ordinance. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. It was Faber and Hopkins again. All right, so we're back to planning and zoning and did you, oh yeah, we're on page 6. Oh, was that the only issue? Page 6, it needed to be changed to Village of Salem Lake. And that was made by Kulat Faber. Any other questions or comments? None. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Public Works, discussion and possible action on resolution number 2022.06-55, a resolution of the Village Board of the Village of Salem Lakes, amending the boundaries of the Salem Utility District pursuant to section 66.08271, parentheses 1. See, I read it all now.
Motion to approve.
Kulat made the motion to approve. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
I'll second.
Okay, well, Dennis beat you by a hair, so it's Kulat in favor. Any questions on this?
I do have a question on this.
Okay,
Maybe I didn't quite understand that at first they're trying to do a boundary agreement and the county said no because it wasn't within the utility district. So are we, I'm a little confused on where we go next with this.
all right, Brad's gonna answer that.
They attempted to do a lot line adjustment and they could not do the lot line adjustment because one property was in the utility district and one was not. So we just added the second property to the utility district. And we held a public hearing at last month's regular board meeting. This is the final adoption.
Did you hear that, Dan?
Right, so this is adopting this property to be included in utility district, correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Just thanks for the clarification.
You're welcome. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 2, discussion and possible action on resolution number 2022.06-56, a resolution establishing stormwater utility user fees for the Village of Salem Lakes. We voted last time to go to 3% starting in 2024.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Hopkins and Kulat. Questions on this
I
one?
believe
Yes.
it's starting in 2023.
It said 2024 though on the resolution.
I would be willing to go along with this if it was like for 5 years. Currently, it is for 10 years is what we're approving.
It is
This is
3%
2023.
starting in 23.
Yeah, go to the 3rd page.
Okay.
I know when it starts, but it goes for 10 years, correct?
You can change it though.
Do you see it though?
You're not locked into.
But it does say 24 on the 3rd page.
That's number 2. If you read number 1,
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I just thought it was the same one for this one.
know that that's an increase.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Okay, I see it on page 1. It's for the 30.
Currently 80. So 2023 goes to 8240, that's 3%. And then every year after that, it's 3%. Paragraph 2.
23, it bumps up and 24 stays.
24 it stays, okay. All right, that was me. My bad. Okay. All right. Well, we do have Hopkins and Kulat. Is there any other questions then? Or corrections? All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Aye.
Opposed?
I'll oppose.
You're opposed because you wanted the 5 years instead of 10.
Yeah.
All right. Unless anybody wants to look, no, okay. Number 3, discussion and possible action on resolution 2021.06-57, a resolution confirming the 2021 compliance maintenance annual report for the Village of Salem Lakes Utility District.
I'll move to approve that.
Second.
Faber and Kulat, questions on this? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I think we should mention that he got a perfect score on this. He got a grade A, 100%.
100%.
Out of 100. Congratulations, Brad. That's
But we had 1B and 1C, correct?
Which we always,
Phosphorus content somewhere.
We always do. Okay, so that one was approved. Correct? Did we call for, okay, confuse me, sorry. 4, discussion and possible action on payment request number 2 by Payne and Dolan in the amount of $211,294.75 for the 2022 street rehabilitation program.
Motion to approve.
Give it to Dan, I'll second it.
Campion and Kulat. Questions?
Yeah, I got a question on this, and this leads up to what we're going to talk about under parks. So the parks piece, the 117,000, that's not part of this.
Right.
Because we were going to include that with the.
Oh.
paving.
Oh. It doesn't, that won't.
It's not part of it? Okay.
Right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Parks, and we did have 2 park members come. We still have 1. We got the president. Discussion and possible action on recommendation to the Village of Salem Lakes Park Commission or from them to award or not award a contract. So I give you guys credit for this one because I could see it being different. The original bid was somewhere around 60,000 and it came in at 117 and they denied that. So we're gonna have to wait.
Based on the recommendation of the Park Commission, I'll make a motion not to proceed
Okay.
with the construction of the pickle.
All right. And Kulat beat you already. So it's Faber and Kulat. Questions on this? Well, I guess we'll look at another time, I guess.
So what is the motion?
The motion is to go along with the Park Commission, not to proceed.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
I said all in favor again. In favor, okay. Opposed? Motion carries. First day back at summer school, I'm like, I actually even laid down for an hour. I said, these kids are killing me. We got 80 kids in our class, but anyway, clerk's office. Approval of applications. What's the best way to do this, Bill?
You can do it as a group or exclude one and do a balance.
It's going to be more of the cabaret licenses where the questions come in.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Doug.
Why don't we do the Class A, Class B? We can do it, let's do it that way. Class A beer license for Silver Lake Auto,
Motion approved.
Kulat
Second.
and Hopkins, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Class A, blanket beer and Class A liquor,
Motion approved.
Kulat
I'll second.
and Faber. Motion, all of that approve? For the Class A as presented, there's only a few.
Aye.
Opposed? I don't have any other than one. I have one aye.
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 Do it.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we got her. Thank you. Opposed? No, none spoken. All right, Class B beer license for Westosha Sports Complex.
Motion to approve.
Dan.
All right, Mr. Campion
Second.
and Hopkins. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Class B beer and Class B liquor.
Motion approved.
Kulat,
Second.
I got Gant on that one. Kulat and Gant, Class beer and Class B liquor. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And that would be that. Okay, number 2. Approval of applications filed with the clerk for a cabaret license contingent upon payment of necessary fees. Go ahead, Bill.
This is the one I'd like us to do it separately because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, where the applications are filled out reflecting not what our ordinance says for shutdown times, but rather Monday through Sunday going till midnight, which is incorrect. There's only about 3 that did it correctly.
It's Friday, Saturday till midnight, right?
Yes.
And then Monday through Thursday, it's 10 PM for a cabaret. So it's just, depending on who it was misrepresented for sure. So I don't want to postpone these people. Do you need to open at the end of the July 1st? What?
Can we approve these subject to clarification, subject to,
Modification of the application.
Would you like to make the motion to do that?
I will.
So the motion is to approve the license as presented with the change in the correct cabaret license times.
So is Amanda or someone else going to go through all of these then and pick those out?
I haven't not reviewed these, yeah, Amanda and I, with Shannon on vacation, we'll review.
And he's got the list.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you would email it or just give it to me before we leave and then we'll take care of it.
Okay, so everyone's clear about the motion?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, so it was motioned by Kulat and seconded by Gant. Excuse me, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Kulat, Gant. Number 3, bless you. Approval of applications filed with the clerk for amusement machine license contingent upon payment of necessary fees. Now, Dennis,
I
you
have
had
some,
something.
yeah. We still have on the application that we have arcade games. And we took those types of games off because they were used for actually it was the Department of Revenue says don't license
No,
games that can be used.
Gambling.
Games.
Those aren't,
Type of machines, but some of these bars have a Pac-Man, you know, the old style regular arcade games.
okay, so the 6 that are from Ralph's, we know that those are, or 5 from Ralph's, that they are those types of games. They're not gambling. And we have 6 for sandlots.
8.
Yeah.
8% lots.
Yep,
What?
8.
8% lots.
8?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's two.
There's also 2 different applications that are in here, 2 different application
Okay.
forms. So one doesn't even list arcade games, the others do.
Okay.
So we could do the same. I remember that, Dennis, but vaguely. I think maybe we took the gambling machines out and left arcades.
I don't think we ever called them gambling machines, but that was the problem that if the
Right.
Department of Revenue went in and
Right.
these machines were used for gambling, the proprietor would say, well, I got a license from the village to use that machine. So somehow I'd like to clarify this, that these people are
Well,
not.
again, we are not licensing gambling machines. If they put on their application that they are arcade games, the Department of Revenue catches that they're gambling machines. That's between them and the Department of Revenue. We are not licensing the gambling machines.
Right.
And we never did. We never called them gambling machines.
Correct.
And I think that's specifically when people came to drop this off and they weren't through, that this is not a gambling machine. This is.
For just the arcade games.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're
That's
okay.
the case, and
I
okay.
know it's been a matter of a lot of discussions between staff.
Yeah. So is there a motion to approve contingent upon payment of necessary fees?
So moved.
Okay, Kulat
I'll second.
and Faber. Any more questions?
I would just suggest that maybe on the application, we could say arcade, parentheses, non-gambling.
We can add
Machines.
that.
All in favor?
For me anyways.
Aye.
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 Okay, motion carries. Did you get that? Was Kulat in favor? Number 4, approval of applications filed with the clerk for cigarette tobacco license contingent upon payment of necessary fees for the, and that was Hopkins? Oh, go ahead, Dan.
Oh, I was going to second.
There you go. You got it. All right, so it was moved by Hopkins and seconded by Campion to approve payment of necessary fees. Any questions on these? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 5, approval of applications filed with the clerk for operator licenses. We have a few, correct?
Yeah, can we,
Okay, okay. So we have a few denials. and some no records.
You want to start with the ones that we're recommending not?
I should have wrote them out, yeah.
You want to go by name and why?
I don't want to go by why.
Well, we have to. We have to make the motion as to why we're denying, correct?
Okay,
Okay, so the first one up,
Ashtar,
what is it?
I would say Akhtar.
I gotta- No, the first one I got here. Are you looking?
I'm just looking at the licenses here.
We're looking at the ones we want to deny.
Yeah, the ones we're going to deny because there's only two, I believe, in there.
Yeah, Victoria,
Victoria.
Rosh, right?
Yep,
And
the other one was halfway down.
so Victoria,
Tammy
Rosh,
Wilton.
Both at the bottom of the page.
and Lois,
Oh, no, Tammy Wilton.
Tammy Wilton. Okay, Victor, go ahead, Mike.
Could I ask that we do these two separately?
So we're going to do, okay, we're going to approve the applications filed with these operator licenses for everyone except for Tammy and Victoria.
Correct.
Tammy Wilton and Victoria Rush, and then we'll vote on them after. Is that okay?
Yep.
Who makes the motion then?
I will. I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, Gant beat you. So it's Kulat and Gant. To approve everyone except for the two, all in favor,
Aye.
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 opposed? Motion carries. Now we're gonna go for approval of applications for Tammy Wilton and Victoria Rash.
Could we split these two?
I'll ask for a motion on Tammy Wilton.
Motion to deny based on the
Background check.
background checks, the extent of the background checks. Is that, okay?
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, Hopkins and Gant for denial of Tammy Wilton application. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed?
Madam President, I have to abstain on this one.
And one, okay, so we have Dan, Bill, Dennis, and Ron are okay approving
Approving denial.
the denial, and Mr. Kulat is abstaining. All right. Approval of applications for Victoria Rash.
Motion to deny based on the extent of the criminal background check.
I'll second that one.
Okay, it was made by Hopkins and seconded by Kulat to deny Victoria Rash. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Agents. We have to do it. We have to prove the agents too. I don't remember ever having agents.
Under my group, all lumped together.
I never ever remember having agents on here. So where, does that go under the blanket of the other ones then? We have to do the agents. Okay, approval of the agents.
Motion to approve all of the listed agents.
I'll second.
And, okay, I'll get Dennis. So Hopkins in favor to approve the agents. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Phew. Number 6, approval of minutes for the regular board meeting on May 9th.
Motion approved.
I'll second.
All right, it was Kulat and Campion. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. I lost that page. Oh, you little turd. Okay, approval of the minutes for the committee of the whole meeting on June 6th.
Motion approved.
Kulat made the motion to approve the committee of the whole. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Faber, second. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of vouchers for May 10th. Thank you. Through the 13th of $1,042,696.37.
I'll move to approve.
Faber
Second.
and Gant, all in
I
favor?
got a question.
Okay, good.
Aye.
All right. Thank you, Dan. Go ahead, Bill.
So on page 2 of 7, Taylor Slater, in the
Oh.
amount of $13,335. What is that for?
What page is that on?
2 of 7.
Okay, got it.
Or I'm sorry, 3 of 8, 3 of 8. When you look at their page, it's 2 of 7. When we use the computer, it's 3 of 8.
I have some computer problem, Bill, sorry, I have to look that up for you.
It says professional services, but when I looked them up, it's almost like a architect out of Milwaukee.
Well, would you hold that one off and get back to you?
Yeah,
It just don't stand out to me right now.
yeah, and that's fine.
All right,
And
so,
I will rescind my motion and make a new motion without that particular invoice.
for,
Oh, I'm sorry. Caller Slater,
yes,
that's the park needs assessment. I apologize.
Okay,
The recreational, I knew the name. I just
right. And
recreational
That's fine.
needs assessment is what it is. Caller Slater.
is that the final payment then?
I think we owe one more just for some of those final questions.
Okay,
all right,
so it was a lot better than the 40-some thousand.
thank you.
Yeah, I apologize. I knew.
So we don't need to rescind it. We don't need to rescind it. It'll still stay as Faber and Gant, and we remembered, or he remembered. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, future items. Anybody have anything for July right now for committee? We're gonna have those, hopefully, we didn't put the properties on tonight, guys, because we only had one that was positive, ready to go. So next month, we hope to have at least 1 or 2 more. So in addition, so it'll be 2 or 3 properties for next month. It's not like we let it go. Anything else on the agenda for the committee of the whole as of today?
The cow meeting date falls on the 4th of July for next month.
Oh,
Shannon wanted to know if a cow is needed for next month. Can we have it on the 11th before the regular?
yes, we can. Is that all right, guys?
Typically do that.
So, did you hear that, Dan? We're not going to have the committee of the whole on the July 4th. And we'll have both if need be, if we have any reason for this, the committee of the whole. If not, we'll just have the monthly on July 11th.
Okay,
Is that right?
yeah,
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
good with that.
Okay. Plan Commission, Fire, Library, anything news to report, guys? With that, I'm asking for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Oh, yes, miss?
I was listening to your thing about the machines, and my late husband and I had a country music bar in North Carolina,
Uh-huh.
and you could have machines, but you had to have posted for amusement only. And I don't know if that's something that, it's a suggestion, it's not already done.
All right, thank you.
Fortunately, in the state of Wisconsin, they have amusement only on gambling machines too, so.
They do. Did you hear him?
I did.
Okay. Dan, did you say motion to adjourn? Or you can't
Yes,
hear?
I did motion to adjourn, but I didn't hear her question from the
She said
audience.
in North Carolina, they put on the machines for amusement reason, or for amusement only. Yeah, okay, for sure.
Okay,
But yes. All right, so Dan Campion made the motion to adjourn. Is there a second? Mr. Kulat seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Wow, that was quick. Thanks, Dan. Enjoy.